stick it in like, obviously you want gravity, you want it to go like this. And just let that set up. When that firms up, then you go to the next step, which is dipping in the chocolate. If you're going to decorate, then again, you let it firm a little bit, then you can sprinkle the decorations on. These are very clever. I like what you did with these. She decorated those little pastry bag and went around with it. Even plugged the hole up at the bottom with a little bit of it, and then sprinkled the little jimmies on the top. My creations were just basic. I mean, I just did them.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can just get the colors, and they even sell the colors in multiple packs too, so you don't even have to buy them all. So yeah, see already in there. You can buy all the colors mixed if you want to. Or you can buy oil-based. Always use coloring and flavoring with chocolate. Always oil-based, never water-based. Water is the enemy of chocolate. It'll seize right up. So you have to use. Never let you make that mistake, right? All of a sudden you got this gloppy. Whoop! What did I do? Mess. Oil-based colors and flavors. Always oil-based because the chocolate is oil-based. The cocoa butter is oil. It is not. It's not a liquid. It's not a water-based. It's not water. Now, if you're making a ganache or a truffle, yeah, then you're gonna put liquid cream. And that's different because then it stays that way. You know, but when you want to firm, when you're going to firm but make it solid, a bar, or in this case a coating, you can't do that. You can't do that. So these are all done. You could go like this. I could half dip this thing. I could half dip it, and then we'll just use these. I could half dip these and decorate them, right? Same problem on my fan.
We have to get you a better fan.
I need a better clip on that fan. And then you could see.
That's cute.
So you know, there's a lot of you just use your imagination, and they have so many ingredients here. There's no end to what you can do. I mean, it's just this is the place to come to buy your ingredients because they got everything. It just, it's amazing. They have absolutely everything. Now this guy's ready. He could be dipped. He could be dipped. Same issue. You want to drizzle it off. The nice thing about a thin chocolate is you don't want this to be too thick. You can't bite it. It'll break your teeth. Especially when chocolate gets hard. Now, did you ever go and buy a chocolate bar in a store, and you take it home, maybe it could be a Hershey bar, it could be a Lindt bar, whatever, and you bite into that thing, this thing is really hard. Must be bad. It's not bad. We found out that in that whole complex fat thing that I talked about, there's another crystal in there called the beta-6 crystal. The beta-6 crystal continues to get hard the older the product gets. But if you remelt that chocolate, it goes back to the beta-5. Soft. It's just it's all chemistry. So that's why Halloween candy particularly, that stuff's made at the beginning of the year. They start making that in January because they got to make so much of it and bag it, and then they store it. What they do is they freeze it. So yeah, particularly if it's got like the Mars and the nougats and all that stuff, yeah, they'll freeze it. And right in the package, they freeze the whole thing. But it doesn't matter because the chocolate is still going to continue to get aged. Now, on a Mars bar or a Milky Way, it's so thin it doesn't matter. But a solid chocolate bar, the older it gets, the harder it gets. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just a chemical reaction of that. But once you melt it down, it starts the whole process over again. And chocolate is good, almost dark, almost indefinitely dark. Milk chocolate, year and a half, 2 years. You say a year and a half. Only because there's milk in there. Humidity, I'm fighting humidity here. Start to glaze over a little bit. So, because you need something to make, if you're making a whole bunch to stick them in to let them semi-dry, if you're making a bunch of these, by the time you put 4 or 5 in there, you're ready to dip that into something, the decoration, Don't let it go too long like I did with the apple and then you're done, because it sets up too fast. But Same with decorating. You know, you want to decorate it when it starts to get a little bit, see it's starting to dull out. See, it's cold in here. See how it's getting dull already? Once it dulls, you can decorate on it. If you wait too long, the decoration will fall off. Nothing to stick to. So you have to, you know, you have to work quickly. The room temperature dictates kind of how you work. If it's a cold room, you got to work fast. If it's a warmer room, you got more time. If the humidity is there, you know, it's a fight. No, I don't know where we are on humidity right now. 41, not bad. Went down, so we're not bad. We're not bad considering it. You know, it's what it is outside. And of course, they have air conditioning in here, which helps.